internet's been a little bit retarded.
No worries. I'm on Nethys right now, but they have multiple sections for alchemy.
I think it's called vermin repellent.
T for... Wait. Yeah, you might be right. Vermin repellent. This vile-smelling white paste keeps vermin at bay if spread on your skin. Oh, it has to go in... I have to actually touch it. Normal size fine vermin avoid you. Swarms of vermin must make a successful blah 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 check to avoid your square. In other words, if you have it, it's probably going to be away from you. 5 gold each. Craft DC is 20. It lasts for 4 hours unless you spend a round washing it off. It also counts as a strong scent, so anything that has scent will track us down.
Oh, there's lots of stuff with scent in the jungle.
I'm quite aware, yes. Which means we'll be tracking, we'll essentially be polling multiple mobs so we can get more experience. But yeah, we can get some vermin repellent. Unfortunately, the crafting rules for regular crafting suck, so I might just buy them just to save us headaches. But yeah, vermin repellent is 5 gold for every 4 hours you want to be taken care of. You guys can buy your own shit.
Man, that's a steep damn price, dude.
It is, but it's guaranteed to make repel vermin at least.
That's more than the real stuff, you could say.
Yep. But that's what it is. Vermin repellent, 5 gold.
Per 4-hour use?
For 4-hour use. Do you that or risk the fort checks of disease?
Yeah, fuck that.
Mine's reasonably high, and I don't feel comfortable with it. I might
So
have
we
to.
reasonably need, what, 2 a day?
Yeah, about 2 a day. Well, 2 a day if you have some sort of shelter to actually rest in. Unless you set yourself on fire, then you don't need it at all.
Alright, so things like rope, thankfully you'll have at least Sandara who can create water.
Yep.
I think Avon can too.
Yep.
Yeah, he won't shut up about it.
So you don't have to worry about fresh water. I think Sandara actually has Purify Food and Water as a domain spell.
So we can drink our own piss?
That off.
Oh.
But depending on how many people you take into the jungle, she can also cast that magical feast spell.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So you can at least have food for 1 meal a day.
Yep. So buy a bunch of shit. Let's see, what do I have?
Oh shit, did I fucking closed out the game. I'm turning into Dwayne!
Yeah!
Ha ha ha, it's contagious.
Well. Let's see. Well, I can take the shit out of the chest for one thing. I'll give me that. Delete that. And technically
Alright,
done.
suckers, I'm back. What y'all been doing while I was gone?
Killing each other.
Turned into a giant Viagra orgy.
Yeah. Alright. just for, I guess, safety, I'll buy 10 uses of vermin repellent and 10 rations. So that'll be a total of 10 plat.
Alrighty.
And I will do the same.
I think I'll buy some antitoxin too.
Alright.
With your magnificent fort save, you still have flashbacks of Ragnar.
Yeah. I don't want to do the purple mask that Ragnar was.
So you're saying I shouldn't start doing vomit swarm and spitting wasp at you?
That would be unpleasant.
Slightly.
I thought about having Chandra take a giant wasp as her companion. just to give those flashbacks. And also that would just be unnerving to see a druid riding around on a giant wasp.
Yep, it's the good shit there. Alright. I think that's pretty much all I really care about. I could ask if there's any fancy magic items, but I'm not. There's not really anything.
I'd have to reroll all that.
Yeah, I know. Here, I know one question I can ask. I'll see if this place has a dragoon musket, and if not, that's fine.
Alright, go ahead and roll for it.
All right, is it influence?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, you want me to run the black market?
What? Let me look at the size of this place.
It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, you could try it. Let me see what the handouts. Blood Cove. It's classified as a small city, so you might actually be able to make the check.
I just need to figure out where the fuck it is.
Yeah, just gotta find it.
I'm on it right now.
Yep.
Small city, DC 25.
Okay.
Let's just... Was that just influence then?
Yeah, just influence.
Yes.
And if you fail, you'll be off the market for a week or whatever.
It's diplomacy, so if you get bonuses, diplomacy.
I don't believe I do, so...
Bender's the most diplomatic.
Boop.
Yeah, give it a shot. 30.
Heyo. Doing a thing.
Trying to find a dragoon musket. So I can have a longer range thing to shoot a Rick with.
Alright. Unfortunately, there are no such muskets here.
That's fine.
However, such a roll does open up all minor items to being bought.
Okay, sweet.
Sweet.
So if there's any minor miscellaneous or minor standard magic items you want, this will be the time. But I think most people are broke. Kaylor, do you need anything? I think you're good to go, though. And I think Sandara is pretty good to go as well.
Yeah, so Sandar is fine. I'll handle all the NPCs.
That's fine.
Kyrie or Kyrie?
Yes.
Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm going to buy the same 10 days worth of repellent and rations that y'all all bought for, so.
Yay.
Good.
We're going to be in the jungle for 10 days? Holy shit.
I don't know how far the freaking crater is, so... And it's going to be a round trip if we live.
Alright, I'm buying
it took
some.
Ragnar a day and a half to get to where the Naga were, so...
Yeah, and that was a great day and a half. I recommend that tour.
I don't believe you. Should we get a tent?
If you need it.
I mean, it's better than sleeping outside.
Indeed.
How much does a level 2 scroll cost? 150?
150.
Yeah. As long as it's a wizard, cleric, or druid spell, yeah.
Well, Kyrie isn't any of those.
Not one of them.
Well, okay, if it's on their spell list as a second level.
Nerd!
I was thinking of picking up Rope Trick as a place to camp.
That would be useful.
Since I can't afford some of the nicer places because they're level 4 spells.
Yep. Can't have your very own unseen servant, butler.
The secure shelter spell.
Now,
If
right.
you could make a scroll of the spell, if you wanted to make a scroll of the spell with me, I could then learn that spell.
I don't have scribe scroll.
But can't you help me craft a scroll, providing the spellcasting portion of it?
Yeah, but that sounds like work.
Your secure shelter. How many people fit in it?
8.
How many people are going?
There's currently
Yet to be determined.
yet to be determined.
But remember, you're going to need people to.
12?
Well, yes, the boat holds 12. You're going to need people to row if you go up the river.
Yep. More likely, it's going to probably end up being 9 people. Out of game, probably 10, because there's someone else that's probably joining us. Because it's going to be your crew, your PC crew, which is right now 4, my PC crew, which is currently 2. Plus, I'm probably going to be I'm definitely taking Sandara at least, and also Kalor. So that brings it up to 8.
Oh!
Yep.
Don't forget AA, Rick.
I did. I said PC crew. You're part of the PC crew.
Oh, okay.
Now you're not part of the PC crew. You've been demoted.
Oh,
You're now NPC crew.
damn it.
Which I guess which is actually probably better because I treat them better than you.
So the house holds 8, so we should probably still have people on watch outside the house. That should be fine, right?
Well, secure shelter.
If you allow us to stay in the house.
Well, besides that, the shelter itself has an arcane locked door and window, so you can have someone outside, but
Why?
they would have to bust through a arcane locked door, and the secure shelter is impervious to fire and let's see, 8 of stuff. The dwelling, blah blah blah. The dwelling resists flames and fire as if it were stone and is impervious to normal missiles, but not siege engines or giants.
What about lightning?
Well, lightning would be heat in this case. But yeah, I can only fit 8 people in a secure shelter, and it's actually a pretty tight fit because it's mostly bunk beds. Because it's a 20 by 20 building. So 8 bunks along the walls, and then a table and some chairs in the center.
Well, if Asher's not willing to help me create the scroll to learn the spell...
I'll help you create your little fancy spell. If just to give your freaking conjuration spell slot something useful besides a bison.
Yes!
Alright, well, it's still going to take you... It's 4th level, requires minimum 7th level to cast, so 28 times 25. That is 700 gold. To describe that scroll. Takes only 1 day, but sorry, it's going to be half that, so it's going to be 350.
Yeah, 350.
There you go. So yes, I will spend 1 day helping you craft that scroll.
No, it beats sleeping outside.
It does.
Hey, first man, can I borrow 350 gold?
Ask the captain.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then you'll need what? You need more after this?
I'll need the cost to scribe it into my spellbook.
And how much would that be?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the rules for that.
Does save you buying a tent, I suppose.
So I need 492.5 gold total to do the full process.
All right. I guess I'll just give you 500 even. Or 50 platinum.
Vendor only deals in platinum.
Oh, you wouldn't want to talk to the common people.
Yeah, I know, right? Also, the secure shelter has alarm spells set up, so that would also wake people up.
That's what, a 19 spell check to craft it into my.
All right, one second. I'll be back with you in a second.
All right, wizard.
User
Spell
left
book.
your channel.
Oh no, someone
Yes.
died.
15
User
plus
was moved
spell
out of your
level.
channel.
Someone died. Spell book. Spell book. Spell book. Spell book. Why is your class section so broken? You can have prayer, blah blah blah. Oh, yours is in the fucking magic section for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, I know.
You know where my stuff is at? It's under witch. Scribe. Scribe. Arcane magical writings. Preparing. Spellbook. Adding, there it is.
It's near the bottom.
15 plus spell level, so 19. Yes. Can you actually fail it?
I have a no, I can't spell it.
There you go. Then you succeeded. Congrats.
Yeah, I have a plus 21 to spellcraft.
Yarp.
So at the moment, I could fail what, 6 level 7 spells or higher.
Pretty much. Eric!
What?
Here, take this potion of fire resistance. If you see a big swarm of fire elementals, you can drink it. But not sooner.
Sweet. Thank you.
Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's just potion of resist
User
fire.
moved to your channel. User joined your channel.
All right, so let's stop lying about me.
Oh, they're all truths.
What is the syntax in the chat thing for like character actions versus just talking?
/ me, space.
Yeah, like that.
/ me. Also, make sure you have yourself set as your whatever your character name is, or else it's going to say as Jared.
How? What?
There's a little drop down that says as.
Ah, okay.
So you can be.
Gotcha.
So how do you do it?
Apparently, it could be Bender as well. That's amazing. Eric, how could you? God. And everything in that sentence makes me sad. Well, not the even stuff. That actually makes me happy.
Wait, does the ship actually talk? Oh boy, the iceberg, really? Oh, that's an actual. Is that an actual boat versus like? You know,
Yeah, and it's right now. They're right now making Titanic 7. Keep up, guy.
I forgot a couple of the characters were named after that, right?
No, it's actually just characters in the freaking module. It just happened to be there's Jack and fucking whatever the other character name was.
Rosie. Yeah.
Rosie.
It was
Jack and Rosie.
Too good of an opportunity to pass up, man.
Yep. Now it ensures that I don't accidentally keep calling freaking Jack Sparrow. So.
Oh man, that just reminds me of the freaking Lonely Island music video.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Think everyone's done their shopping. Wes, I helped Kyrie craft a scroll of secure shelter, and she scribed it. And I gave a potion of fire resistance to AA Rick.
All right. Let's see.
All right.
So he's now prepared to hug flames. So be sure to change all your elementals to a different type. So all my money is not well spent.
You go looking for the crew of the Witch's Curse, and it's throw me a influence check out there.
Yeah, we're obscure. We're really a niche audience.
All right, so you ask around a bit and manage to track down the ship at its berth. So you get down there and you notice there's the crew's going about their duties, prepping the ship for what looks like some sort of expedition. You don't see the captain right away, but aboard the ship amongst the crew you do see a very angry-looking woman with what looks to be blood still splattered on her clothes and face.
Dang.
Oh, is it training day?
Nah, man, still just murders random people and smears their blood on her.
Oh, cool.
Every time you come to port, you gotta kill at least one motherfucker.
Like a hero.
That's what John Wayne would have done.
I mean, how do you think she levels up?
Quite true.
And the bloody woman is not the captain?
Nope,
Oh no,
but she's
my
standing around
kills are
giving
clean.
orders. And there's also dude walking around, extremely handsome, the best hair ever. Doesn't stop smiling, and everybody just seems to be so annoyed by the fact that he's always so charming. He also appears to be wearing some sort of water around him.
Oh.
That's an odd outfit. So, angry woman covered in blood, really pretty dude with water. Okay.
Wearing literally a suit made out of the ocean.
Didn't know that was possible. Cool.
Well, not with that attitude.
Exactly.
Possible, not was possible. I guess I'll start with the. Well, let's see. I guess I'll start with the crazy lady.
Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong choice. Start a new character.
Yeah.
So you approach the ship, and as you get close to the gangplank, two of the sailors notice you. Well, one of them turns around and yells, "Hi, sir! Someone approaches." The dude in the water armor turns and walks very smoothly over the top of the gangplank, looks down at you. This what can I do for you?
I'm wondering if you're interested in adding to your crew.
Yeah, he looks around for a minute, left, right, over his shoulder. Says, I don't see the captain. She'd be the one to make that call. However, you feel free to wait out there for a bit. When she comes back by, you can ask her yourself, but can't let you on the ship.
All right.
So you pull up a seat on one of the nearby boxes and hang out. Ah, look, it's everybody's favorite blue turd. No, he's not TeamSpeak yet. Damn it! I wasted that. Wait, no, nice.
That was a close one, because, I mean, if you didn't show up, you would be joining my crew by default, and that's scary.
User entered-
Premature, it's like premature insultation. Yeah, copyright that shit, motherfuckers.
Patent pending.
Hola.
You're back.
Hola!
Did everybody die yet?
Nope.
No,
I put you face down in the bilges just so you can, feel like
Oh.
you're in your element.
Well, that makes me really sad, so good job.
I'm here for you.
Well, you are blue.
Yep.
Abba die.
If
I'm a
was
D,
you,
I'm a
I would
die.
Alright, so while you were gone, you had 3 days worth of time to craft things if you have crafting skills on the island, and then you had 7 days transit time from the island to Blood Cove to craft things if you're into that sort of thing.
I don't have those abilities.
Well then,
That's
Is
simplified.
Dustin still dead, or is he here?
He's not here
Jesus
yet.
Bender, I hear you sucking that cock.
Gotta switch
Slobbing on
from
Robocop's
suck to
dick.
blow.
That's why he's got such an affinity for robots.
And I'll let Ashira and then fill you in.
Alright.
Fail me in.
Fail you in. That's how we do it here. Also, the logic is we had some trouble with them before, with the lizards, but now we're stronger now, and you guys need a win. So what you're doing is you're going to, freaking the Barrens to go kill some gray monsters, and hopefully, they'll boost your morale up.
I'm gonna beat these guys like my ex-wife beats my morale. Well, current wife. You know what they say.
For about another 90 or so days, yes.
All right, just give me the nod when you guys are all good.
Alright, I'm good on my front.
Sounds good.
Alright, looks like we're all good then.
Yep, ready to die.
We should probably
Do this WoW style.
Ready, check. Up. Someone's not responding. What happened?
Fucking tank is AFK.
I think we're all ready, Wes.
That isn't.
No, Bender, do you buy stuff for Vegeta? Like items, shit like that?
I also purchased rations and
So,
Like, he's a monkey, so you don't really have to worry about rations. Also, repellent, not a big deal for him, since again, he's a monkey. But if you want, like, stuff for him, like, I don't know, whatever.
Vegeta is patient
Alchemical
1.
items.
Is patient 0 for AIDS.
gonna get him.
Yeah, don't buy it.
Yeah, dude, monkeys have AIDS. That's where it came from.
How much are cure lights?
Cure Light Potion. If you're just buying from the market, it's 50 gold. Heals 1d8 plus 1.
Dude, don't waste your time. It's only 9 damage, and things hit you for 30. Ooh, I gotta redo on my spell list. Oh, fuck.
Just replace them all with Mount.
Ooh.
I'm replacing all my spells with Conjure Carriages, so I can, go into the jungle in style.
Run
just
out of
get-
courage. No, you, peasant, go out there and find me something to shoot.
Yep.
It's just fucking Avon walking there.
I'm not saying it will happen, but I may Grand Theft Auto Boozer off the dock by just ramming him with the carriage as I ride up and just get onto my ship.
As I say, we have to deal with that, but
Oh, you said deal with it. I know how to deal with it.
Dodge.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything for Vegeta except. Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's all good.
Oh man, I got it. I'll replace all my spells with summon monster. Watch West kill himself.
Yeah.
It's easier to kill you than to kill me.
He said, lying to himself, crying internally.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so everybody's ready. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing my spell list real quick for you.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. So you guys conclude your day of shopping. You're heading back to your ship.
Yep.
As you approach, are you in your carriage, or are you walking with the rest of the plebes?
I'm always on a carriage if I'm in town.
Alright, so as the carriage approaches, slows and stops, and you hear fucking Caller outside. Captain, I'm gonna use your attention for a second.
Alright. Door opens by itself because there's unseen servants driving this thing, and I'll step out.
Alright, and as you start to step out, he's standing on the bow of the ship, looking down at you. He goes, jerks his thumb towards the end of the dock, says, somebody showed up earlier today, looking for you, and told me I had to wait down there till you showed up. So,
Got it. Did you take his coat?
he didn't have a coat, so no.
Good job, Kaylor. Alright. I'll approach this thing. Alright, I'm Captain Ashira. What do you want?
All right, give us a quick description of your character, and we'll start this off.
All right. I'm looking to join your crew and kick some Chelish ass.
That's not a description.
No, just-
You've already failed.
I'm an Inquisitor of Besmara.
That's still not a description.
What do you mean? Okay, you want me to just describe
Like a
the picture
physical
that's-
description.
You're looking at the picture. That's basically my character.
You're not Zorro.
I know he has more swords. I mean, add an eye patch, and that's basically my character.
Alright. So, besides the oxymoron you said you were, why do you want to join my crew?
To fight the Chelish and make lots of money.
Ugh. Kaylor, is Avon awake?
Captain, Avon is standing behind you. He points to behind the carriage, and Avon's there slightly out of breath, having tried to catch up.
Oh, that's why I was going a little slower. I was dragging a blue person.
No one saw me at all. My movement too slow for the human eye.
Oh man.
Avon, want to meet this person?
I guess.
He claims he's an Inquisitor of Vesmara, which I'm pretty sure is an oxymoron of the highest degree.
Okay.
But I know you were...
Now follow the laws.
No. Inquisitors are not lawful. Inquisitors follow whatever the alignment of their deity is.
No, what they do is they try to enforce the edicts of that deity. What what edicts does Besmara have?
Be a pirate.
That is not. It's not even that. It's less than that. It literally is. They just happen to worship her.
Chaos. She loves giant sea creatures and a bunch of other things.
Avon, or Captain Avon, you speak Besmaran, so you can talk to this guy.
Wait, that's a language?
He's not keeping up very well.
All right. So, hold on just a second.
Okay.
I want to think that like
Sorry,
I want to think he approaches every ship. He's like, I want to fight the cellist. Like even the cell. Like this is the cellist ship for one thing.
Well, first
Come
off,
at me, bro.
it's that's a really weird
I mean,
way to
if
open
you
up
want
any
my tragic
conversation.
backstory, I can give you that.
See, I don't trust any person who walks up and is just like, "Here is everything about me," because that person's crazy. I also don't
That
trust
person may
people who
also
come.
be a policeman.
Yeah, yeah. I also
Are
don't
you a
trust
cop?
somebody
The law
who
says you have to
comes
tell
up-
me.
Yeah. Gotta tell me or it's entrapment. Also, pretty faux pas to just come out and be like, hey, I want to join the crew and fight the Chelish and get rich. It's like, it's a bold thing to just kind of say out in the open. Like, hey, I want to go outside and score some coke and snort it off of a hooker's asshole. But
well,
hey,
4 or 5 of my friends could be Chelish.
That is
So
true.
what do you look like? You're just some sort of nerd.
Half
Wait,
elf,
let me
green
see if I
hair.
can find it. Let's see. Where is it? I found a description. Fuck off Brian and Bill.
Who is Brian and oh, no.
Well, Brian's the ship. I don't know who plays Ashira.
Okay.
Bill is the sea.
Bill's scene. Because he's so sad. It's all his tears. Wannabe raider. Professional pirate. That's also an oxymoron. And he doesn't have a description. He only has a background. So I'm assuming his description,
Alright.
because he says this is his picture, is he's blind. And he has just money raining down in the background at all times.
So you have 2 swords and a bunch of coins floating around you and a chest scar.
I don't know. It looks more like onion rings.
Is that his
And
name?
some sort of his onion rings is the name.
What?
Well,
Yep.
we're gonna get chicken nuggets, so
There you go.
Yeah.
You decide onion rings with that shit.
shit's gotta come with the side.
Contract says I can
Alright.
change your name anytime I want.
Alright, so what's your name then?
Boozer.
He's all yours, Avon.
And all you want to do is just sail the seas and fight the Chelish. That's it.
I mean, I'm sure there will be other interesting things that happen along the way. Those are just a few of the things I want to do.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Also, since motive is under oh yeah, you got it right. Never mind. I'm misreading everything at this point. It's because I blame the fact that you somehow missed a caster with that 20 attack. Which means I probably parried it with my pinky.
Wait, how?
Ashira and Avon have good AC. Ashira's is much better. Because it doesn't require like 2 rounds of buffs, but
Only takes a round for me.
yeah.
And what do you mean, how? I'm fucking Ashira. Did you read the handout? You don't fuck with Ashira.
I did read that part. No, I thought that you were saying that one of you guys rolled a 20 and missed a caster, and it confused me.
Well, you did. You rolled a 20 on your power attack.
Yeah, and you missed both casters.
And you missed both casters.
What the heck? Did
Hey,
casters
man,
have
these
an
guys
AC higher than that?
These guys are fucking professional casters, man, and professional pirates. They're ready for death at any time.
Yep.
Which,
Yep.
consequently, I'm gonna hurry up your departure from port.
Thank you.
Alright.
He's all yours,
that's
Avon.
good.
In the
Yeah,
form
cool.
of some old friends of yours. So as you guys are sitting there talking, your carriage deconjures into mist.
Yay.
You're finishing loading up the ship. And from the bow, you hear Callor again. Captain, up the dock.
What's
And you
up?
turn and
Yeah.
look up the dock, and you see approaching quickly a handful of Shellish guards, accompanied by that very unfriendly young man and his strange chain-wielding friend from before.
Well, Ashira, these are our friends from before. I say we leave.
Yeah. I already have stuff on my bucket list. So let's go. Avon, do you want this guy?
Yeah, come on. Unless you want to fight these guys and die.
I mean, he hasn't told us what he can do at all, but I figured you took Bender and you didn't know anything about
Well,
him either. So
That's true, but Ben was a prize thing.
yeah, maybe
look at
he'll strike gold twice. If not,
You
well,
got this dude the same place you got Bender the last time.
yeah, it has to be a sign.
It's true. Everybody
And you're
that's
departing
come.
under much the same circumstances, minus one flayed character.
Ah,
That's true.
So,
nerd.
so if it doesn't work out, then we know that every time we have to recruit somebody, we need to flay another character.
That's true. Skin sacrifice gives us characters that are good.
Yep. So I guess that's a start. Well, Onion Rings, you're not part of my crew, you're part of his crew. But you get to go on this ship.
Yep, we'll find a spot for you.
And he does want to kill Chelish, so I suppose that works out.
I guess that works out. I give the people running after us the finger as we row away.
Alright.
Alright, you guys get on the ship. Even before everything's finished, locked down, you're fucking letting loose the sails and setting sail into the coming night. And behind you, you hear shouting on the dock, and we see your good friend Violentus fucking pointing and yelling, and his guards are standing around like, what do we do?
I pull down my pants and show them my ass.
We can't
Because-
get in the water, sir.
I want them to see my giant blue ass as we sail away from port. Because I hate them.
They could have been, wanting to, talk to us and, thank us for, helping them kill that one person.
Yeah, you're right. All the times that you see people waving pointy things and telling their men to swim after them, it's usually for high praise.
Well, I mean, this freaking onion ring guy has his sword in his teeth. I mean, it's practically a norm. It's like the international greeting, like shooting missiles at people.
I don't know.
And you still
Alright,
missed.
So you got 3 days back to Ricky Squibs.
How many days, sorry?
You got 3 days.
Okay. Well, if anyone needs me to brew anything, I can brew 3 potions. Oh, I guess one of the things I was brewing while you were away, Avon, was resist fire potions and protection from fire potions, if those interest you. Then again, you could probably cast those, so I guess that doesn't really matter.
Woo.
Just in case we fight fire elementals again.
Is there a shelf life on the mutagens?
They expire after a day. You have to
Oh, okay.
prepare them once a day.
All right, never mind then.
I should get my even spell list out.
I'll craft 2 more potions of fire resistance, just in case.
All right.
Don't want to make Wes mad twice for the same thing.
Yeah, you do.
Get
You know
gone,
me.
demon.
I love being angry.
Yeah, he does. He said it. It's like this. He's like, this pisses me. Every time I look at this, it pisses me off. And then he looks at it, and then he like laminates it on his wall.
Puts it in front of the toilet so he can shit in anger.
nothing like hate shitting.
Alright. So you guys, 2 days, crafting potions for you.
Yep.
We're going to have to use that third day. Sundar will again be open for anything you might need. Once again, if you cannot heal yourselves, one would strongly urge you to have some sort of healing items.
Well,
Don't worry, I have animate dead, so you'll be fine.
do you have the component cost for
Excellent.
it?
I have animate dead. I don't.
Didn't read his spells.
He's got the spell, just not the component.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I have the spell. Attention to detail, Brian.
Alright. About half a day out from Squibs, Chandra comes up on deck. So they'll go ahead and scout everything out for you. Pulls off her little statuette, sets it on the bow, says a few words, turns back into her rock. She hops on the back, it hops off and flies away.
Alright. We'll hold position for now, I guess.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's while we're sailing up, so yeah, that's fine. We'll keep sailing then.
yeah. So you guys get there.
Alright, my spell list is complete, Wes.
Excellent.
Oh, fancy.
Just like old times. 100% more, everything's burned to the ground.
Sweet.
Even the water?
Even the water.
water. Especially the goddamn water.
Wow.
So
Nature,
as you
he's
guys are rolling
scary.
in, we approach the headland there, and in the distance you see a couple of bolts of lightning striking down, and you can see amongst the clouds the Chandra's rock rolling around. As you pull into the harbor, stopping well out, just in case there's any unpleasantness lurking in the water, you see that everything is still very so burnt to the ground. Most of the trees eventually caught and went with the fire. Well, at least on the west side of the river. The east side's still pretty good. Though it does not look like the effects of the drought have either ended or just never recovered from it.
Hear that, fucking Ragnar? Alright. So, shoreline looks pretty clear, for the most part.
Yeah.
Uh,
After a few minutes, Chandra notices you guys, the rock banks, and it flies down, and she lands on the ship, and it takes back off in the air.
okay.
She goes, there were some lizards hanging around, but I cleared them out a bit
Alright.
before you got here.
Alright, if I recall, Ragnar and Raziel took the river up to the Naga. I suppose that's the best route, unless there's a walking way.
There's a walking way, but there's no clear path.
You don't want to walk, bro. The Panthers. The Panthers.
Sorry, I can't hear you over my secure shelter.
Yeah, you're Black Panther. You're a superhero.
Yeah.
So,
You're like invincible, right?
what you mean is Eric will be dealing with the Panthers. It doesn't matter.
See, Eric,
Suck it.
your ears work fine.
That's why he's an officer now. He's upgraded. Now he's professional bait.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
Avon, you can see over there at the A5 the remains of the dry dock. The burnt timbers of the ship that once should have been yours.
Wah wah.
The Rickety's
Yep.
longboat is
Yep.
still partially submerged, a burnt, exploded mess by the boathouse at A3. And the manor at A4 is still wrapped in the now dead remains of the vines that Chandra called up to trap the Blood Rager.
Alright. Well, we could fit, 12 people on the little boat?
Yes.
Alright. There are, let's see. Well, you just got a new recruit, so that brings it up to 5 people from you. 3 people from me, that brings it up to 8. I want to take Sandara with, so that brings it up to 9.
These are true.
So
3 bros.
that's 3 pros. How many people does it take to row? Is it just 2?
Just one. You
Anywhere
have
from-
Eric.
Well, I mean, you are a slave. I mean, some pretty good stock. So it takes at least 2,
Okay.
but you could have up to the full 6.
Okay. So we'll take Sandara. Syl, do you want to come? Or do you want to hang out on the boat?
So it's like, I ain't murdered anything in a while. Didn't
That's
get a chance to murder anything back in the port.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was thinking of you. So that'll be Syl.
Always down to murder things.
Alright, that brings it up to 10. Chandra, you're free to scout and do whatever you please as far as I'm concerned. So,
Well, so I'd accompany you, but it looks like you might need somebody to watch the ship.
that would be fantastic. That's what I was going to offer next. So,
It would be a tragedy if we
lost all of our ships?
if we came back from defeating the lizard men and the ship was sunk.
Yep, that's why I wanted someone at least that's quite capable of frying lizard men, even with their lightning resistance. So,
Like we'll park it over here in the cove.
alright. So that brings us up to 10 people. I mean, I'm not particularly picky about taking anyone else, so we can go with just 10 and just row with whoever volunteers. Because if I bring I know for a fact that if I bring someone that's generic, they will die. From whatever stray arrows that we may be hit by.
Hey man, I heard David has some bros to spare still.
That is.
Do you want to use some of your pros, Avon?
How suicidal is this?
Like 30 of them died in my last fight. At some point, they're not going to want to leave the boat.
Well, I mean, no, they died on the boat, so now they want to leave the boat.
God. Sure, fuck it. Let's round it out. Hold on, let me get some bros in here.
You just need 2.
Bros.
Which ones do you hate the most?
I love them all.
Uh-huh.
I have to move that crew list up to the IRA.
Avon, Bender, Kyrie. I guess technically Chicken Nuggets is here, though I don't know if he'll show up.
I would not count on it.
Well, she'll be rowing the ship.
So unless someone wants to take control of her character.
Kyrie, Chicken Nuggets, onion rings. Then Shira, Eric, Kaylor, Sandara, Syl, and then 2 X-Pros. Alright,
Alright, let's take Ring Bro Star and Alec Brodwin.
Ring, Bro, Star, and what was the other one?
Like Baldwin, but Alec Brodwin. It's real awkward. Brodwin. We're gonna drop the L. I'm gonna rename him right now. Alec Brodwin.
Okay.
Shut up, Luke Skywalker.
I can go with Garrison Riker to the med bay.
Go hook yourself up to a blood bag. What?
Yeah. You're gonna need the blood. Alright. I guess we're all set then.
Excellent.
Time for
You
everything
guys
to go
hop on the
wrong.
ship, take your supplies with you.
Yep.
Sean gives you a nod, waves your hand, and current kind of surges forward and helps carry your boat up the river.
Right against the shore. Take that, fuckers.
Right into the burnt remains of Eamon's first boat.
As the
Alright,
wood hits
so
the
you
other
guys go.
wood, they blow up.
Hollywood style. Everything blows up.
Mm-hmm.
This game directed by Michael Bay.
Cause explosions when I yell no. Nice.
Alright, so one of you gets to be in command of the boat. And that person gets to roll all the profession sailor checks.
Guess that'll be me. I haven't done sailing forever. I'll try it. It's like a bike, right?
One,
What
two.
could go wrong?
What could go wrong? I mean, even if I roll the 1, it would still be a 17. How many do you want me to roll?
Just 3. So you go along. Everything still to the west of the river has been pretty much burnt to shit.
Yeah.
The river itself it looks a little clearer than it did last time. Suggesting perhaps that the water flow coming from upstream wasn't as bad as before.
Right.
But you spend the entire day going along, and you see scattered all throughout the woods on the west, burnt remains of animals that got caught up with the inferno that accompanied the destruction of rickety squids.
Someone gave flint and steel to a freaking Minecraft player.
Yep. So, the end of that first day, you come onto a bend.
Do I see the remains of numbered characters that died from Panthers here?
I was just getting to that. So, you come around a bend, and amidst the burnt trees, you see a clearing with the remains of a campfire and the tattered remains of what looked like some sleeping rolls and also some bones still clothed in random pirate's gear.
Wow, I'm glad he buried his dead.
Never.
Alright. Well, I have a good feeling about this place.
Yeah? Yeah, sure. Do ya?
Well, I guess you weren't here when I explained how freaking Conjure Shelter works.
Nope.
Alright, here, I'll link it. It says, fuck you, nature. That's what the spell is. Essentially, it fits 8 people. There are 2 casters that know it now. It's impervious to fire and normal weapons, and all its entrances are arcane locked. It has 3 alarm spells. So if anyone tries to fuck with us, they would have to try to get into the building first, and while they're trying to get into the building, everyone would be woken up. But you can have a guard if you want to.
So they have to kill us within that cast time, or we're fine.
So yes, it takes 10 minutes to cast. So you guys, check the area, make sure it's clear, and us conjurers can spend 10 minutes summoning us something that's better than a tent.
Hooray for portable homes.
So what you're saying is, when we're not on our houseboat, we live in a trailer.
Secure shelter is probably better than your boat.
Savage.
Uh-huh.
Yar!
But yeah, I have Kaylor watch over me just in case, and I'll start casting and creating a shelter. And it's going to be made out of whatever the nearby trees are made out of. So wood.
I'm gonna go poke in the people's stuff, see if there's anything worth it.
You find a couple of rusty cutlasses, a smattering of silver coins totaling up to about 20. Yeah, 20 is good. We'll call it 20.
And a robe of the Archmagi. One of them was holding out on Ragnar.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Ragnar recruited a fucking 20th level wizard that had amnesia, and fucking Ragnar's like, whatever, bro, die.
Yeah, died from fucking panthers.
So you guys set out, look around the area.
Mm-hmm.
There's the bones of two feline-looking creatures mixed in with the bones of the others.
They were trying to merge into some sort of super creature.
Some sort of stealthy panther.
Probably some sort of
quick
color.
canvassing, you guys didn't catch anything, so
Okay.
nothing catches your eye beyond that. You guys finish your shelters and settle in for the night.
Yep. They're 20 by 20, so there's room to place them. You guys can sleep in your house,
Alright.
we'll sleep in ours.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, so you guys hang out in your tent. Shira and her crew hang out in the other tent.
Yep.
Cottage, house, whatever.
Yep. I'll let Kayla rest first, and then I'll rest, since we only require 2 hours. And then we'll play cards very, very loudly.
Go fish, motherfucker!
Draw 4! Draw 4! You ain't gonna Uno me!
So as the night goes on, from Ashira's tent you hear shouting between her and Kalar over cards. And from Avens you hear crying.
No, you hear me asking Booster to describe himself, and he keeps saying, I hate the chalice.
Goddamn fucking chalice.
Them
Yes,
challenge
but what do
fuckers
you-
all.
What's your description? Bandit.
Okay, but what do you look like? I look like I hate the chalice.
I look like a I look like a brigand.
A half elf with green hair, blue eye. Well, the one blue eye you can see because the other one's got a patch on it.
No depth
Big-ass
perception, huh?
sword, long ass sword, I should say, and a bow.
Like a
That can't
nicotine
be-
patch?
That can't be my newest crew member, Chalice McHate Fury.
He's Ragnar's weeb cousin because he has a weeb blade.
Fucking Ragnar's cousin?
That's a what?
Oh well, now you know you're fucking cursed.
Damn.
Got one of those
Ragnar the
long
Great Slayer.
katanas.
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 Katana man.
Yeah, watch out, because katanas can cut through other swords.
Yep, and cut through tank.
Yeah. And bullets.
We'll find that out shortly.
Mm-hmm.
So, Avon, your shelter, you guys sleeping sometime during the night. The alarm spell goes off and rouses you all from your rest.
I leave some burning poop outside his door.
You guys fucking, you all wake up, you're like, what the shit? Open the door, ready for battle. You see, Kalar and Ashura from across the street. Worst neighbors.
God damn, this neighborhood went to shit when that witch fucking moved in.
Alright, so the alarm goes off, everybody rouses themselves. Your bros are like, alright, Captain, we'll see what's up. And they run over to the window, and they're fucking both squeezing their head in the window pane, looking around.
I know he wasn't in the list, but I assume Vegeta's here too.
Oh, yeah, sure, I can bring Vegeta. He doesn't take up space.
At this point, if you're going somewhere, I'll assume he's with you unless my wife says so. Or until he dies, whichever.
Whichever comes first.
Vegeta never dies.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we get a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, what Bender will do is like, alright, he'll run in front of the blast. He's like, wait, I could have just pulled them out of the way. I could do that right now.
I'll spend 5,000 gold to res him.
5450 to drive even insane.
Alright, so your bros look around outside, and they're like, Cap, I think I see something out there.
Out where?
And they point their finger against the pane of glass. Over there!
Alright. Look over there.
Throw me that perception.
Alright, let's get some of these skills rolling.
It's a Slender Man. Everyone's jamming their face in that window, apparently.
Yeah, so it goes from two faces in the window to like everybody
Yeah.
trying to like look out the same window.
Should the 35 get-
Captain,
oh,
there's something
yeah,
over here.
35
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll just look over. Wham!
So you guys are all fucking looking out the window.
There's
You
two
know what?
shuttered windows. Use the other one.
Alright.
So after a few seconds, you notice there's some movement right outside. And you see a very emaciated looking cat, about waist high on a man. Has like shitty black fur. It fucking sniffs around outside, comes back over, paws at the door a bit, and after about 20 minutes, it just wanders back off into the jungle.
I wonder if I can befriend him.
Do it through the window. Do it through the window.
Wait, you said it's emaciated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bender's got
I only want-
standards.
Yeah, I only want healthy friends.
Yeah, too much cat food.
I need them for my organs.
Hey, remember, it makes it your friend. It doesn't make it everybody else's friend.
That makes it better.
It sounds like everybody else's problem.
It sounds like not my fucking problem.
You're conveniently traveling with something that it could easily use to end its starvation.
Yeah, Kyrie.
The disposable crewmate.
Alright.
Why am I always the disposable one? Why?
1d3 hyenas.
Just remember, Kyrie, you can dismiss the spell at any moment.
Any moment.
You guys are like, huh, this is funny. Kyrie's like, yeah, what else is funny? Fuck you guys.
Did you just try to summon multiple things and failed again?
Oh, man.
It's not possible. It's physically impossible. No one can climb a rope.
Look, man, eventually your spell will get high enough, and you could roll for 1d4 plus 1 hyenas, and still somehow only get one.
Well, you
Bitch.
didn't say have a 0 on it.
The d4 will land magically on his digital point.
Yeah, see, it's
And
not
never
that
actually
hard
give you
to
an
get
idea.
one.
Yeah, I'm a conjurer. Look at me.
Yeah. Way to go, Ashir. Another thing we're good at.
Thanks.
See, it's not that hard.
I like how you got that divisible by 3 somehow. Just
See, look at that.
3. This is the best camping trip ever.
Couple of friends hanging out, 20 people to one tent, Ashira and her K-Lord at another.
Well, I have my crew. I have freaking 4 people. So it's not too bad.
The other 8 is with me.
Pretty much.
You only have 4? You, Sil, Sadara, Cal.
Oh, 5.
You put Eric at.
No,
He's sitting over there in the corner, invisible.
Funny enough, I keep forgetting Kaylor because he's a cohort.
Eric's sitting in the fucking boat over there, like, guys.
It's not even that I didn't invite him. I just didn't say anything. He just assumed.
Oh, poor Eric. Nobody loves you.
I like me. Nobody likes Millhouse.
After a while, the emaciated panther goes away. And the rest of your night is spent undisturbed. Showing you that by virtue, being prepared is always a good thing.
Yep.
All right, sun rises, next day comes around, everybody takes time to prepare their spells and whatnot, and y'all can carry on.
Especially the whatnot.
Yep. Which is actually burning in a bag outside your door right now.
Alright guys, time to go. Oh, shit, what is that?
Come on, man.
You want me to throw eggs at your window next?
I mean,
hey, if it's anybody's house, it's my house.
I can just sit there and create water on it and be like,
this is just mildly inconvenient for me.
Yeah, I can, and with it doesn't really use up a spell slot, so just create water.
I enjoy the visual
Ashira.
that puts in my head. Like, you open the door, fucking Avon opens the door to walk out, like, looks down, sees the flaming bag, just, rolls by, just, like, sprays water out of his hand at it, steps over the smoldering bag of poop, and goes about his day.
I like to think it's like
the other house, the blinds are peeking open in the window, and Ashira and Cal are in there, like, oh.
Aww.
Just walk out and starts doing like you're more in like stretch, or you like shift your back or your torso left to right and giving the other tent the finger.
Yeah, the only thing that these shelters are missing is a flagpole, so that way you could go and try to steal each other's flags and replace it with like underpants or something. But I guess that won't work because I guess your flag is already underpants.
Are we pirates or like adolescents at summer camp?
Well, we are all on a camping trip.
Be both.
I was gonna say if the answer isn't both, I'm quitting.
Alright, so you guys pack up, set out again. Give me 2 more rolls.
Okay. Got it. And got it. Sailing.
So, about 3 hours in, you come to what looks like a bit of a gorge running through the river, where it cuts into the rocks. And it's a bit of a heavy rapids. So I'm going to need 3 people to make professional sailor checks now.
Does that include me?
Yep, commander,
Okay.
and then the people making sure they follow their commands. And since Eric went ahead and volunteered, I guess he can be one.
All right.
So
good.
Eric, give me 2 more. All right, and then one other person. Kari's like, I'll be useful. Watch this shit, fuckers. All right, so you guys row up through the rapids. As you're going along, you see embedded in some of the rocks, stuck in the crevices and whatnot, a whole bunch of javelins and
User disconnected
arrows.
from the channel.
It's like memory lane.
God damn it, Dwayne.